What up, what up, what up, what up? Happy Friday, my fearless ones, TGIF. You're about to be off for 2 days, depending on how you work. Um, I'm not, because I work anytime, so I may work. I'm getting ready to go into the house now and do some work. If you see a U-Haul in the back, that particular house is for sale and they're moving. It doesn't have sold on it, but I think they're just moving on. I was telling the kids I project for Florida. They're an older couple. Um, she used to work for the state like me, and I think me and her retired about the same time. Now I quit because I only did 8 years, but I think she actually went into retirement, and she's going to live her latter years somewhere else, and that's super cool. Yesterday was my girl's 22nd birthday. What did I do for them for their birthday? I gave them tools that they can use for the rest of their life, you guys. I taught them how to do a spiritual bath. I taught them how to meditate. I taught them how to go within when they're seeking knowledge and clarity on their life. Because usually we have the best answers to our problems, but we always tend to look outside of ourselves. And I taught them how to speak certain mantras that relate to their personal issue at the time. So they really enjoyed themselves. And when you're going through spiritual change, it takes away the ego. There's no way you can meditate or speak a mantra 108 times and the ego not move out the way. Because anybody that live in their ego know that you're going to look like, I'm not going to sit here and speak the same thing over and over and over and over and over again. It sounds silly. It looks silly. I don't care how silly I look. As long as I'm spiritually aligned with my divine purpose, I don't care how I look to other people. Speaking of how I look, I'm looking for a salon in my area. I want like the best. I want the best salon that caters to natural hair. So I'm on the lookout. And I also want them to be able to do eyebrows. I've seen some stuff on Instagram where they clip the eyebrows and dye them. So hopefully whoever I find, she know how to do both. I want her to straighten my hair and cut it. I was debating on what to do with my hair. First I thought dreads for a hot minute. And that changed. I actually like straight hair. I like being able to comb my hair and style it. And I've been so busy to I just really haven't had time. So I'm gonna spend more time on my hair and just learning how to apply makeup and being more social. I would like to actually join some, country clubs or some some exclusive clubs to mingle more. So yes, that's what I want to do. I was actually looking at homes, so my home is pretty much paid off. So I'm going to do some remodeling, and if the kids want to stay here, fine. If they don't, I'm going to rent the property. I don't want to sell it because the property value for what I pay for it, I actually paid $30,000 less than the property value at the time. And this particular area is a rural area and they're trying to develop it. So that leads me to believe that a lot of people want to move out here. So I'm not going to sell the home. I'm just going to do some renovations and allow someone with maybe 2 to 3 children, preferably two, less children, less damage. And I'm going to allow like a real estate company, a company that deals with rental properties, rent the property out. And that is what I'm going to do now. I can't make those moves until my son graduates because this is his home. This is where he grew up at. And it's unfair to uproot him because he's been getting uprooted throughout his life. What else? That is pretty much all the life updates I have going on. I want to talk about Arise. I have people contacting me all the time. Because I don't reply to your email, or excuse me, I usually reply to emails because I don't answer my phone. Doesn't mean that I'm not a great IBO or I'm not active. Here's my thing. I've been doing this with the Rise. I've been an IBO, or actually signing people under me since like 2015, 2016, maybe 2014. Yes, I started getting people in 2014. So I used to allow people to waste my time, but I stopped. I would give people 30, 40 minutes of my time and they would talk about everything but the facts. So I hope this lawn guy is not about to come ask me questions. Okay, he must be trying to find the home he's going to service, the yard. Okay, so they would just call it. I don't like my job. I'm having financial issues. My husband, my boyfriend, my this, my that, and I would listen and I would tell them exactly what they needed to do to get started with the Rise, and they never start, or they sign up and they never do anything. And now I had one young lady contact me and she was like, "So I'm just calling around to try to find an IBO to see who is best for me." I was like, "Well, good luck." Cause I'm not competing with nobody. I'm in my own lane on my own track, running my own race. I don't compete. I don't even pay attention to what's going on beside me, left or right, and definitely not behind me. I'm only looking straight ahead. I have tunnel vision. I'm laser focused on my own personal goals. It could be 10 million people selling a product that I'm getting ready to launch, and I wouldn't care. I wouldn't care because I have faith to know that my product is going to do well. I put enough energy into it. I know that it's going to be do just fine. So if you already have 3 and 4 IBOs already lined up, I think you need to choose from the 3 or 4 and take me out the group. I'm not going to compete in a relationship. I'm not going to compete anywhere in my life. I don't have to. I have taken full stock of my own value. I don't need anyone else to value me because I value myself enough to know that I bring enough to the table. So I'm not going to be, I'm the best, I'm the best, I'm the best. Here go some groceries. Here go a vacation. Here go, I'm going to give you a $100 hire on bonus if you sign with my company, or I'll pay for your class. I'm not doing any of that. You want to know why? Because when I started Arise, nobody did that for me. And that was a blessing. When you have to go out and get it yourself, you value it more. You value it more. If a person have to bribe you, what we call a ethnical bribe, then you didn't want it anyway. You didn't want it anyway. I have invested thousands of dollars in my personal growth and development. So I know my value. I'm no longer giving away free consultations to anyone. If you want to talk to me about Arise, my PayPal link will be below the video. It's going to cost you $30 for 15 minutes. Now, if we go over, I don't mind. I don't mind giving you 20 minutes, or extra 5 to 10 minutes after you have already paid for my time. My time is valuable because I have added value to my own life. I have spent thousands and thousands of dollars on entrepreneur training, spiritual training, mental training. I have did the work. I've put in my 10,000 hours as far as going through it to be an entrepreneur. So I'm not giving that information away. And a lot of times people don't even want the information. They just want to talk. You have girlfriends, you have a pastor that you give 10% to. You have those people in your life that you can do that with. Now, if you contact me and you want to know about Arise, here are the things that you need to have already had done. First, you need to have already went to the FAQ, and read over all the Q&As. Usually you will find the answer to your question right there. 2, I need for you to go over to the Better Business Bureau link, the BBB.com, enter in Arise and read over all, if any, complaints. I haven't. I don't know if Arise have any complaints or not because I really don't have any on that company. That company has been paying on time since I've been dealing with them. Never have they shortchanged these people at all. And if you do feel like your check is not what it's supposed to be, there are proper procedures that you go through that they will go in and take a look. They give you 30 days to dispute any hours or pay. So if you get your check and you spend it and then you come back to your IBO 20 days later and say, well, my check wasn't right, that shows irresponsibility on your end as an adult. If your check wasn't right, you should have addressed it immediately. So these are things that you might find on the Better Business Bureau, or you might find that you didn't get a check at all, or you read that the person didn't get a check at all. Here's why. Here is why these people did not get a check, because they chose that IBO. They chose it. Arise don't get in the middle of that. If you choose an IBO and you allow them to keep your checks, Arise don't get in the middle of it. Because see, you need to have a discerning spirit. You need to do your due diligence. You need to do your work to find out who you're dealing with and who you can trust. And anytime a person is giving you bribes to sign up for them with them, you need to be a little leery. You need to, because they're going to get back that vacation money. You don't see it. You're not going to see it. And it's going to be some Arise IBOs that see this video that's not going to like it. And that's okay, baby. That's okay. You don't have to like it. Because see, I don't want no more than what's due to me. If you owe me $5 and I didn't tell you that you had to pay me that $5 with interest, you don't have to give me back $5.50. Give me back the $5 that you loaned. If I tell you that it's going to cost you $30 for my 15 minutes, that's all I want. You don't have to send me $31. You don't have to, and you cannot send me $29. I want what I'm worth and what I'm due. That's it. See, you get these IBOs and then they shady. I know a group of us. We're on a group text. We're very active in each other's lives. And one lady has made 3 checks and haven't seen a dime. I would have stopped working. I would have asked for my contract to be canceled. I would have contacted Arise and asked them to change my IBO. She has had 3 checks and have not seen a dime. That woman must have really said something slick to her to get her to sign under her. That's what they're doing. And it's making Arise look bad. And then you call people like me that's nice, that wouldn't beat anybody out of nothing. Even if I knew I could take a piece of candy from a baby, I wouldn't. I wouldn't, because I know that karma is real. Just because you don't believe in stuff, you guys, it don't make it not real. That's what I said in the last video. Just because you don't know, it doesn't mean that the rules don't apply to you. See, I don't want nothing that's not due to me. Nothing. And excuse the light. Excuse the light. I'm going to have this video in black and white to try to help that light, but it doesn't matter what the sun looking like. I'm trying to give you facts. So I'm not giving anybody anything. I'm not paying for a class. I'm not giving you Arise giving bonuses. And I'm going to take my 15%, my 10%, excuse me, out of that $150, which is $15. That's it. You will get the rest of your bonus. I think a 10% admin fee is reasonable. Me as a business owner has a lot of taxes and fees that I have to pay to be your IBO that you don't even have to pay. And the average person, they'll get certified and don't even work and make any money. They fine with $200 and $300. So how much is my business really getting? I've had people try on the slide attack me about that. Well, that's too much. Well, you're not going to work that much. How do you know? I can hear it in your voice. I have a discerning spirit. I can already hear when people on that BS. They just calling. Well, I really want to change my life. Okay, I don't need to talk to nobody but myself about changing my life. That's it. Even my mentors, I only reach out to them when I have done all my own work. When I've done my due diligence and I feel like I need their assistance. That's when I call them. You guys, I have literally cut myself off from family altogether. I have 4 people that I talk to on a regular basis, 3 of which I gave birth to, 1 of which I have a relationship with. And if he's sounding a little testy that day, I'll hurry up and get him off the phone. I hold people accountable for the energy that they bring to me, because I never call people with bad energy. Never. I'm not saying that my life is perfect. What I'm saying is I have figured out ways to navigate through life without venting, without taking that stuff so personal. We are a spirit trapped in a human body. We're going through a human experience. People get too caught up in this. They get way too caught up. And that's my view on life. Yours may be different. But I feel like the things that I have used, the spirituality that I have used to apply to my life has been beneficial, more beneficial than the religious behavior that I grew up in. But hey, if that's the life you live, that's your business. All I'm telling you is I don't do ethnical bribes. That's what that's called. Anytime a person is telling you that they're going to buy you groceries, they're going to give you vacations, they're going to do this, they're going to do that, they're going to pay for your class, that's an ethnical bribe. And they're going to get their money back. Nobody does anything for you for free. Nothing is free in this world, even energy. It's not free. If you ask me to do something for you, either you're going to pay me back directly or the universe is going to get it back from you anyway. So relax on that, you guys. I need you to have already went to FAQ. 2, I need you to have already filled out a profile and have paid for the background check. I don't know how much the background check is. How important is it for you to earn some money at home? If it's not important, don't pay for it. If it's important, move forward. That's it. That's the speech I'm going to give you. If it's important, move forward. If it's not, then log out. Keep doing what you're doing with your life. It doesn't make me a difference. I'm going full speed ahead. I'm like a train. I have my life mapped out. I have goals I have. I don't care if you sign under me or not. I'm still going to make money. So you're not doing me a favor by signing under me. I'm doing you a favor because you're getting access to great energy. I know my value. I know my worth. I've invested a lot in myself and I'm not giving nothing away for free. If I have in the past, great. I hope you manifested something out the advice and the energy that I loaned you. But moving forward, nothing's free with me. I've done the work. But if you join me, I'm definitely going to assist you in earning money with the Rise. And if it's something else that you want to do besides the Rise, then we can talk. I have avenues where you can reach out to me and we can work together. 3, you need to have already passed your background and ready to choose an IBO. Once you choose me as an IBO and pay for a class, pay for the class, it's $4. Then call me. Tell me, Tasha, I'm signed under you and this is the course that I paid for and I want to talk to you. There's no other questions that need to be answered. This company has been around way too long for you to want to talk to somebody about signing up. Do your work. Do your own research. And then sign up. And say, hey, I need you to be, you're my IBO, Latasha. I know you accepted me. You seen that. I have 200 and some people, you guys. Some are working and some are not. Some are coming off of contracts and some are not. So I'm not going to waste my time talking to you because you want to sign up. I'm good if you don't. You missing money. Somebody going to sign up and make that money. Arise have classes every day. Somebody going to sign up and make that money. Is it going to be you is the question. So I'm not talking to nobody unless they have already signed under me and have chosen a class and paid for it. $29.99 and $50 for a class is not no money. You guys, I've spent thousands on personal growth. Thousands. And if you can't spend $59 and $69, keep doing what you're doing. We're not seeking you out. You stumbled on this video. You was curious. And don't call me if you're curious. Call the person that's going to give you $1,000 worth of groceries. That's going to give you a free vacation. That's going to tell you, you package this stuff up and make you think you need to be with them. Call them and waste their time. If you coming over here with me, you need to go on Arise, set up a profile, pay for that background, Pick me as an IBO, pick a class, and then call me. After you have paid for that class, call me then, because I know you're serious about making some money because you've invested some money, some of your own money. See, if I got to pay for your class, you haven't invested nothing. So if you walk away and don't do the class, you didn't lose nothing. I did. So I'm about to end this video because it's 20 minutes. I hope you guys have a great weekend. Awesome weekend. I plan on going to eat some Chinese and Indian restaurants. We're going to eat at quite a few restaurants this weekend and just do whatever's going on in the city, because October is always a fun month because everybody's like celebrating harvest, fall harvest. So we're going to go out and just really enjoy ourselves. So I may not work this weekend, but I am getting ready to go into the house and make me a cup of French vanilla coffee and turn on my computer and get working. And excuse the burp. Until next time, you guys, stay blessed and fearless. Bye.